What's up, guys? This is Logan with the Stafford Way channel.
And this is Merle with the Merle Select channel.
So today we're going to make a college essentials video, and we're going to talk about what are the bare necessities that you need to go to college.
And then we're also going to give you a few items that may not be necessary, but definitely make the experience more enjoyable. And we'll be sure to identify for you which is which, so that you don't go out and spend money you don't have to on something that you aren't going to use.
So we're going to switch to the screen and we'll get into the video. Alright guys, so we're going to continue with the part 2 of this video for school college essentials.
Yeah, we're going to start off with school supplies. So first off, you're going to need a backpack.
Definitely. Don't want to carry all your books in your hands.
Yeah, some form of bag that you can carry this in. It doesn't have to be like a normal backpack. It can be across the body, shoulder,
satchel, whatever.
Yeah.
Man purse, if you want to call it that. Or
just something that you can use to carry your books, because college books, some of them are heavy, and sometimes some classes you have like 6 books for one class,
right,
and no books for another. And your classes are that you have the no book class first thing in the morning, and then like you have like 15 minutes before you have to get to the 6 book class. So backpacks are key for getting there with what you need.
And I mean, if you're an athlete, it's also better to have like a couple of bags. They don't have to be backpacks. It can be the little tie string bags or whatever, and you can use those to carry around your shoes and stuff.
Another essential, you're gonna need a laptop.
Definitely. That's a no-brainer there. Like you pretty much have to have a laptop in college.
Yeah.
I mean, you may be able to get away without one, but you pretty much have to stay in the library and take really good notes on paper.
Yeah.
And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm a pretty fast typer, so it's a lot easier for me to type than it is to write down notes. And professors do not slow down for you if you miss them.
Yeah. You get the one chance when they're saying it, and that's it.
I mean, luckily in a small school that I go to, we do get a second chance on some things with nicer professors, but yeah, most of them that are in bigger classes aren't going to slow down for one individual.
Alright, and then this one is not, you don't have to have it because most schools have some on campus, but having a personal printer is really great for that paper that you worked on all night and it's 5 a.m. and to do it at 6, you have to turn it in class, and the library doesn't open until 7.
That's definitely key.
How many times does that happen? Let's see. That one time, that other time, it's like
all the time.
Like you turn around and suddenly you're working all night on paper and it's due the next day.
And I like to procrastinate pretty bad, so I'll have a 3-page paper due by Friday, and I don't start till Thursday night at 10 o'clock. So then, of course, you don't have a chance to print it out, so you have to do it overnight. So
we're not advocating that.
Yeah, definitely don't procrastinate because it is terrible. We're actually going to make a video on time management. So we'll show you what to do, and don't be like me.
Alright, and then another key bit that you're going to need is going to be a calendar or a planner. And these are really key for all your college classes, because you're going to go through a day where you have 3 classes and you're not going to have it until, it's not going to be like you're going to go back tomorrow to that same class. It's going to be, most colleges work on a skip-a-day schedule. You have certain classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and other classes Tuesday, Thursday.
And we'll probably add this into the time management video, because we definitely can go into more detail on how this will help you manage your time.
Of course, you're going to need pens, notebooks.
We don't have to put too much detail on that. I'd hope you know what these are necessities for.
Sticky notes. I don't know about you, but I mean, I would have sticky notes all over. I'd take my notes and I'd go back, I'd sticky note, okay, this is relating to this piece, that's kind of more related to that. Like, I just go back to my notes, and it just really helps.
Yeah, sticky notes, highlighted notes, any kind of extra notes to add to what you're doing. That way you know what you're doing. Because I know sometimes I'll start a project in the morning, come back to it after I've done through basketball, through classes, and then I get back to that and I'm like, wait, what was I doing? But if you make that little side note of what you were doing, then it kind of helps you get back into the flow of finishing it.
Then you need a calculator. If you take any math classes in college, there's basic required math you have to do in college.
Yes.
You're going to need a calculator to get through it, and Generally, it's going to be one of the graphing.
Yeah, like the TI-84, TI-83. I had to go all the way through Calc 3 so far, which sucks. But yeah, the TI-84 was a blessing. And I can honestly say it was never a curse. The classes were a curse, but the calendar was not. Calculator.
Calendar.
The class was a curse, but the calculator was not.
All right, staplers. You're gonna want a stapler. Just, in high school, the teacher had a stapler on their desk for the stuff that we turned in. College, not so much.
Not as frequent.
Yeah, because some of them might bring it with them, but generally they go classroom to classroom. They're not going to carry a stapler with them.
Yeah, usually the only times that my professors have staplers is like if they're giving tests.
And a good one to have is like a tiny stapler like this one. And so you should put that in your backpack and carry it around with you. And it has the same size staples as a normal stapler, so you staple it, you put it up, and it's great to have. And they're cheap too, like what, like a couple dollars maybe?
Yeah, if that. You might find one for 98 cents if you're lucky.
Yep. Now this is definitely not required, but it makes life so much better.
To me, it's pretty. It's pretty big part of my daily life.
Yeah, I mean, because walking between classes, going through lunch.
And if you go to like the gym and exercise or
just having
whatever.
Just having some earphones. I prefer wireless wireless headphones. Maybe some of you guys prefer it with the cord. I just don't. But any headphones, it'll just get you through the day. Extension cords are good to have because especially like with you only having 3 in your dorm room. Power strip, extension cord.
I was gonna say highlight that one and make it bold because that one for me is pretty. Like I mean, you're limited to how many outlets you get in the room. So even in a dorm, you may only have 2 or 3. So having those extension cords, you're able to hook up your printer, hook up your laptop charger, your phone charger, and your mini fridge if you have one, or microwave.
There's never enough plugs in the dorm room for all the stuff you have to plug up.
Nope.
Wireless mouse is great for all the work you're going to do on the laptop. It makes it easier than having to do the
mouse pad.
Mouse pad. It's just easier that way. Okay, we should have talked about this earlier, but it ended up lower in the list than it should have been. But printer paper. If you get the printer, you're also going to need to get the paper. And of course the ink as needed.
Yeah, because if you don't have either one of those, then there's no point in having a printer.
Yeah.
But when you buy a printer, they usually do come with a little bit of ink in them already, so that's usually pretty good. And it'll last you quite a while.
Alright, moving on to our next section, it's going to be electronic devices that weren't already covered that you could probably use. First one is essential. Absolutely essential. And that is a mini fridge.
Yeah.
You can survive without it, but let's be honest, the mini fridge just makes the college experience so much better.
Man, I'll tell you, dude, I think we have, in our house, there's 6 people that live in the house, and there's like 4 or 5 rooms, and there's a big main fridge. There's an actual main fridge. But it is so essential to have your own mini fridge that there is literally one mini fridge in almost every room in the house.
Yeah, because I mean, the community fridge is the community fridge, so anybody can take anything in it out of it. I mean, you mark your stuff, and generally that's respected, but sometimes they will take stuff that isn't theirs. So having a mini fridge in your room keeps your stuff separate so no one else gets it. Now, a TV is not absolutely required, but it does make it easier. It makes life easier.
And if you like playing video games or computer games, yeah, TVs and monitors are pretty nice to have.
And I mean, with the laptop, you get an HDMI cable, and you can hook it up, and that makes writing papers
so much easier.
So much easier because you can have it where you have multiple screens, so everything, you have one screen that's your laptop screen, and you have it connected, and you have it on TV screen too.
Or you can do
a big enough TV, you can split it where you have like a Word document and the internet,
definitely.
and then another internet on your computer screen, so you can be looking at like 2 different sources and writing a paper at the same time.
Yeah, you can have all kinds of things pulled up, and like we're kind of doing with this video, you can also have it bigger screen just to see a little better too. That way you're not focusing so hard on the smaller screen.
Yep. So our next section is going to be food and snacks. Now these are different for everybody, but we're going to go through some stuff that we found to be pretty essential in our college experience. So for me, of course, it's going to be a plastic cups.
Very, very, very handy.
And then a microwavable bowl. Is also key. At least one, so that you can microwave stuff and move on.
Yeah, like me and my friend, we have one porcelain bowl that we can rewash and reuse. It's just nice to use for like ramen noodles and stuff.
Now, food storage bowls might not always be key, but say you make, some people in college, you can make a meal, like a big pot or something.
I know my buddy Hofer, he actually makes pasta and stuff, and so he actually saved me some one time. So yeah, he used a food container to save it there. So yeah,
But then also you can make your, like, some people don't have time during the week, like you're
Right.
not gonna have time, so you
Make
should
your lunch and
make
dinners.
your lunch and dinners for the whole week.
or even breakfast. You know, make
Yeah.
you a quick breakfast that you can wake up and grab out of the fridge. It's already put together.
Yeah, just put it in the storage bowl. They're really useful to have, and I would call them a necessity.
Yeah, I would say they're pretty high on the list.
Now, if you don't drink coffee, you might drink hot chocolate. I mean,
Really, that's
but
true.
yeah, a coffee mug. Not you don't have to have it, but it's really nice to have it.
And if you don't drink coffee mugs, but you drink coffee, if you don't drink coffee a lot, but you drink like a lot of water, good things to have are like the tumbler water
Yeah.
bottles.
Yeah, like, I don't know about you, but I wasn't allowed to have pop in class. Like, even the college professors didn't
Really?
want pops in the class.
Huh.
I mean, they wouldn't, like,
Right.
call you out.
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
would. They
They preferred you not.
Yeah, but all of them were perfectly fine with you having a water bottle. Like,
That was about the same as ours. But they don't really care too much about pop, as far as I know. Haven't had any.
I mean, they write it in the syllabus. They didn't bring it up in class.
Gotcha.
Like, that's like kind of how it was.
I get you.
And then you're gonna want some disposable spoons and forks. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
quick
just,
and easy.
most of the time, you don't really have time to do a bunch of dishes. So
Definitely.
you wanna
And
keep
if you're
it-
bad about not washing your dishes, this helps you just eliminate that period. You just use them and dispose of them.
can openers, you're gonna need it. You're gonna have.
Yeah, if you eat like ravioli, I mean, sometimes they'll have the little pull tabs where you can pop them open, pull them off. But sometimes you might accidentally buy the wrong ones. I've done that before, and I haven't had the can opener to open it, so I wasted some money.
Yeah. Now chips, you definitely want, like, you just want to buy a bag of chips, like, or maybe even the multi-pack where
variety
you buy
pack.
the singles.
Right? Yeah.
And
Those I actually got a lot of those last year,
Yeah, because I mean, it's just nice to have something that you can open up and snack on.
and it's not that healthy for you. But come on, how many people don't like a little small bag of chips, even if you're a health guru? You know,
Yeah. And soda, you're definitely going to want to have some soda. Just
soda, Gatorade, whatever.
yeah, just something to reward yourself at the end of the day. And then our final section is the miscellaneous section, which is everything that we just thought of at the end that we didn't really know where to put it. So you're definitely going to need an umbrella. I don't care where you go to school or what season of the year it is. At any time it can rain. So you definitely want an umbrella. And you generally don't want, like, some people have the big normal umbrellas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? I just get the fold down umbrella. You can put it in the side of your backpack and carry it with you always, and then you always have it if it suddenly starts raining.
Right. I'll tell you another good thing if you don't want to carry around an umbrella. The rain ponchos, those work pretty well too.
Yeah, the 97-cent emergency poncho.
Yeah, you can take that
works
with you
perfectly.
to class if you know it's gonna be raining most of the day. You can take it, wear it to class, and when you get to class, take it off.
Yeah. Now, if you take your car, you're definitely going to want your car registration and insurance. You should those should always be in the car. Just if you get pulled over, they're going to ask for it. But just a healthy reminder, have it.
Yeah, and yeah, because at our school we have a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit zone, and I swear, a student gets pulled over like every week for that.
Yeah. You're also going to want your medical insurance card in case you have to take any trips to the
Medical insurance card.
yeah
He said card.
medical insurance card for any trips you take to the hospital or just a regular doctor's office, dentist, eye doctor, just whatever. Because
Yeah.
I mean, you are going to be wherever your school's at for 6 months of the year, and you are going to have a doctor's appointment sometime.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, maybe you don't get sick, but you're definitely gonna have a day where you don't feel well.
Or you could be like me and have asthma, and I'm dumb enough not to take my inhaler to practice, and then I end up having to have the ambulance come. So it's nice to have your medical information at the least.
Yeah. All right. This next one, the driver's license. I know we all carry it in our wallet, but I mean, we have to put it in here because I mean, if we didn't, you just need the reminder.
True.
Because I mean, I'm sure someone somewhere left it at home, got all the way to college, and then suddenly was like, "Well, crap, where's my driver's license?" So here is your healthy reminder: don't forget your driver's license. This next card is equally important, and that is going to be your student ID card. And with your student ID card, at my school, we used it to get through any door in campus that was locked. They had the card reader for our student IDs, and then also the cafeteria. That's how you paid for your meals. You just swiped as you went through.
Same here.
You got into the cafeteria. So your student ID card is going to be very important, and you're going to have to swipe it quite a bit. So you might even get like one of those card holders that holds it on a lanyard that reels out.
See, we
where
actually
you can
got
swipe
those.
it.
Our school gave us some.
Yeah, I mean, mine gave some away for free too, so you might not need to buy it. But if the school doesn't provide it, it's definitely useful.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
have. And then finally, don't forget your debit card.
Or credit card. Just don't be crazy with credit cards.
Yeah, your debit or your credit card.
Credit cards should only be used for emergencies.
Yeah, you don't want to rack up a bunch of money on that because you're gonna have other student debts to pay. You don't want a
Definitely.
credit card on top of it.
You get out of school, and if you have credit card debt on top of student loan debt or student debt period, yeah, it's just not good.
You're also gonna want to keep a list of emergency contacts, like in your backpack, in your room, just somewhere that if you collapse in the middle of practice with an asthma attack,
Yeah, right.
and they know who to call, they can do it.
True.
Because your phone's gonna be locked, so they can't use that. So you just want to keep like a list of emergency contacts, like in your backpack.
Right.
So if something happens to you, someone looks in your backpack, there it is. They can find out who to contact. And then this last one here is definitely, useful to have, and that's a flashlight. So you don't need it, but I don't know about you, but how many times has the power gone out in the dorm room? Or you had a fire drill late at night?
Or you can be like in my situation and not have much room lighting, so instead of being able to just easily access a switch, you gotta, get your phone out, turn the flashlight on just to see your socks.
Yeah, and it just makes moving around dark rooms or dark areas safer.
True.
And one last item I'm going to add here at the last minute to surprise Logan. It's not really something that we had to worry about as guys, but if you're a girl going to college, I definitely suggest you get some mace. It's like you can get a decent can of mace at Walmart for like $10, and I definitely advocate doing so because
Definitely
we want to say that our college campuses are safe, but to be perfectly honest, they're as safe as we can make them, and that's not safe enough.
True.
So I'm a severe advocate that if you're a female going to college, get some mace. Okay guys, that's the end of our list. We hope you liked it, and if there was anything that you think we missed, be sure to leave it in the comments below so that anyone who watches this video could possibly see those as well.
And if you do enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe,
and hit that notification bell.
We'll see you in the next video.